Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with another FGO video reaction and I will be reacting to the Fate Grand Order Recollection movie, and this has English subtitles in it. So obviously we know we had the JP 7th anniversary very recently. I think this came out at that moment and it has been subbed. And if you want to check the original video out, just like I usually do, I will put the link to the original video in the description box. If you want to see it subtitled, on your own, it'll be there in the description box. You can click on it. And yeah, let's begin. Let me watch this and then I'll give my opinions. Now, I don't think there's much spoilers to it because I think this build basically the compilation of the different TVCMs we have seen up until now and all that, all the important sections. And I think that will probably be what this this video has, so it wouldn't have that much spoilers, about Lost Bell 6 and stuff. I don't think it'll have much spoilers, and I do know stuff about Lost Bell 6 when I watched the TVCMs, reacted to the servants. So yeah, the basic the plot twist and stuff, I doubt it'll have those, so I'm probably safe. So yeah, no problem. I wouldn't have to see anything that I don't know. I already know them, I think. So let us begin without wasting any more time. So here we go. Fate Grand Order Recollection movie, start. All right.
Fate Grand Order Recollection movie. Master と私の歴史。
Okay.
その歩み。
2015 to 2016.
物語。人類史をめぐる長い旅路。
Alright, it started in 2015. Okay.
旅の記憶。
Yeah, 15.
未来を取り戻す。その運命に立ち向かう物語。
Oh wow, it's showing how everything happened one after the other. That's cool. With the dates and everything, that's really good.
先輩と一緒に戦っていくために。
The London Singularity.
先輩が誇れるサーバントになるために。この旅は
Will not be recorded in history.
私たちだけの記憶に刻まれる旅。
Yep.
この思い出を
Jalter.
ずっと大切にしたい。
Sanzang.
そう思います。
Wow, I'm remembering all the times when I played. This is really good. I love the way they did it.
あの災害を打ち破ります。
With the date and everything one by one. That's really good.
旅はきっと
Babylonia.
多くの冒険が待っています。
Solomon.
行きましょう。
And here we begin. The Epic of the Remnants. 2017.
悪の味は知っている。
Moriarty.
悪の底知らない魅力も知っている。そして正義の味ときたら。
Here we go, the BB, yep, Seraph event.
存外悪くない。
世界を救った少年の後日談。
The Sherazade, isn't it? Yeah.
今宵はそんなお話に。
Yep, that's Sherazade.
君がつけてくれた通称は武蔵ちゃん。久しぶりだね。お互い無事に会えて本当に嬉しい。
Oh boy.
なんだ、ほうき星が巡っても
Abby.
ずっと友達よ。
Oh, error.
さあ、行くぞ。
Here we go, the Lost Bells
これ
begin.
が私たちの新たな武器、新たな旅路。
Oh, 2018.
ザイルカット、虚数先行、ゼロセール、観光する。
反人類史のマスターにはできないことを僕はやってみせる。
Oh, yeah, Skadok.
やらなくちゃいけないんだ。約束を果たそう。こいつらを倒して僕は君にふさわしいマスターになる。
私は希望を持ってこうするの。
Ophelia.
だってせめて私はあの人の期待に応えたい。それが
Wow.
生きるに値するものと身を捧げてくれた
Lost Bell 2.
キリシュタリア様への唯一の未来など与えるものか。
And there you go, you may run.
人類に貴様らに人ならざる者たちの嘆きをすべて
I like how they included the events as well, not only the main things, the main lost, but like you can see these events are also being.
させる側でわがままを押し通してあげちゃうって歓迎するわ、カルデアの残党さんたち。
Pepe?
そしてさようなら、クリプターの一人としてあなたたちを抹殺しましょう。我々は間違い
And we're dying. There you go.
人間は正解を選んだことは一つも
Start Atlantis. Atlantis was, I like, you know, I feel like Atlantis is the best out of all of these. In story department, I love the Atlantis so much. And then obviously Olympus.
反人類史を否定する者、君たちカルデアの敵であり、人類を守るために戦った
And here we go,
A
Olympus.
チームのリーダーだ。
何でもない毎日を生きる。
Okay, we've caught up. We've caught up to NA. There you go. And these are all the future events that are going to come. Heian-kyo,
戦を続けてやら。
I'm guessing. Yep.
俺はマシを愛したいだけだ。殺したいわけじゃない。邪魔をしないでくれ。祝福してくれていいぜ、後輩。お前は好きに世界を救えばいい。人の恋路に手を出すな。
Oh boy.
カルデアが勝つからさ。あ
That was small little, I think.
あ、素晴らしい
Yeah, but nothing major.
日々だったと思う。
Okay, these are the
別
future
れと
events.
出会い、それを繰り返してここまで歩んでき
Yeah,
ま
that's
し
where it
た。
ends.
その先に待つ物語、良い明日のために戦う理由、私たちは
Wow.
あなたのそばにいます。フェイト、グランドオーダー。
Okay, wow, that was really good. It brought back all the. That's it. Alright, now first of all, there was one small little thing which I kind of got a little bit surprised about. I was not expecting the whole thing with that he talks about Marsh. Wait, alright, I was not expecting that. Wait, he likes Marsh? I have no clue why and how, but I'm pretty sure we'll get to know in Lost Spell 6. But that's very minor. That's not a spoiler, I guess. I was just a little bit shocked. That was just it. So, okay, interesting. I never saw that coming, you know, like Beryl. Okay, well, I have a lot of questions, but yeah, I'll probably get to know all of that in Lost Spell 6. Now, obviously, everything other than that was a pure nostalgia, you know, like when we started, like, you know, FGO. My nostalgia started a little bit later than the beginning, because in the beginning, I have not started the game from the beginning of the game when the game came up in NA. I have started a little bit late, a little bit. I started from the Nerofest. No, I think I started from Saber Wars. Like, I remember when I started the game, it was like, you know, the last few days of Saber Wars were ongoing, you know, and like it was like a very, like, you know, what kind of, like, I was a person who was just accustomed to Fate Stay Night, and, you know, Tsukihime, that was all I was accustomed to. So I suddenly started Fate Grand Order. Like, there was, like, you know, like when I started the game, I was like, oh, do we actually have like a, like, you know, I was starting to enjoy Fate at that moment, and I was like, oh, I like this, like, you know, I like the Fate franchise quite a bit, so is there any game related to that? And I kind of searched on the internet and I found out Fate Grand Order, and I'm like, wow, that's cool. Went to the Google store, not available in your country, and I'm like, okay, so there goes my dreams of playing this game. And then I got to know, obviously there are other ways to, like, you know, download this and everything, you know, using VPNs and stuff, all that stuff. So I did that, you know, it took me a while, and like nowadays we have a lot of other ways to download, like, you know, games which are not available in our, like, you know, in the particular country. Like, we have a lot of platforms, like like, you know, like a lot of platforms which help you kind of bring them in, like, you know. But that when I started FGO, I wasn't aware of that. I actually went through the, like, tough process of, like, you know, like, you know, downloading a VPN, going to, like, you know, like a different, like, you know, country, and, like, you know, kind of downloading it. And then I think, like, we had to do a lot of other things, like, you know, kind of stop the game, clear cache, blah blah blah, all that stuff. And I don't remember how I did it, but it took me a while. I actually read all the instructions in the internet how to do it and little by little, step by step, I did it, and I started, and I started the game, and then we had the tutorial and everything. Got my first 4-star servant, which is Chevalier Dion. Unfortunately, I burned him later on. I don't know why. And then I got him again in the future. So that's that. But either way, you know, like I started the game. I went through the tutorial and I saw the event Saber Wars, and I played the first few, I think, chapters, and I understood nothing. I'm like, what is happening here? What is this? Who is this girl? Who is this girl who hates sabers? And I saw like an Arturia Lily, and I'm like, who is this? This is Arthur, but she's like, you know, like she's young here. Like I was so confused. I'm like, where am I? Where have I stumbled upon? What is this? Then little by little, obviously, I wasn't able to complete that, you know, like event because I was like, you know, I was barely starting the game. I had under-leveled servants and stuff, so I wasn't able to complete Saber Wars then. And I remember after I started playing the original, like, you know, main quests and all, and that, like, you know, that moment I wasn't aware that you actually have to save Saint Quads. I used to, like, whenever I used to get them, I used to use them up. I got no 5-star servants at the beginning, no servants, and it took me a while to actually get accustomed to everything. And then came the Nero Fest, and like I said, since all the Saint Quads I got, I just used it up. By doing that, I was able to get Nero, which is, I think, my second 4-star servant, yeah, after Chevalier Dion. So and I'm so happy. I loved Nero so much, you know, like that moment. I think like, you know, Fate Last Encore, when did it come out? Did it come out later on or something? But I don't know. I knew about Nero before that. I don't know how, but somehow I knew about her and I loved her. So I was so happy about, like, you know, getting Nero and all. And yeah, but no 5-star. It kept going and going and going, and after a few, like, you know, spending a few months in FGO, I realized you're actually supposed to save the Saint Quads for the particular servants that you want, you know, and not just use them up as soon as you get them. You have to, like, I used to, like, you know, roll in, I think, the story banner. I used to also roll, and I realized that you should not roll in the story banners unless and until you are, I don't know, like, you know, you just. But yeah, I think it is, rolling in the story banner is a very risky thing. Like, there's no rate up, nothing like that. So I realized that you should not use, like, you know, your SQs on the story banners. So I started waiting for the limited banners, and then I got to know from the wikis that an amazing servant is going to come who is the strongest. Who is that servant? I'm pretty sure you can understand. It's Jolter. And the first Avenger or something like that, or the second Avenger. I think Angramani was already there, or was he not? I don't remember. Either way, yeah, Jolter is coming, and I'm like, yes, I need to get Jolter. And I started saving, you know. And I remember before Jolter came, there was another banner, which was the I think the America banner, you know, when Nightingale came, and I was like, oh, this is Florence Nightingale. I know this person. Obviously, everyone knows Florence Nightingale. And I'm like, why don't I try to get her? Used a few summon tickets, got her in the 5th or 7th summon ticket. I don't know. My first 5-star servant, Nightingale. And oh boy, I was so happy. It was like, I was like 3 or 4 months in, and my first 5-star servant. And I was so happy. And I'm like, yes, I got her using the summon tickets. And then obviously Jolter came in. I had like 250 or something SQs, like, you know, saved up. 250 was a lot at that moment for me, and I was so happy. I was like, yes, I'm going to get Jolter. Started rolling for Jolter again and again and again. God, did not get her. I was heartbroken. I don't have any SQs left. A few fragments only. I think like, you know, I had like 2 Saint Quads and, like, you know, like 10 fragments. I, like, you know, joined those fragments to get 1 SQ, 3 SQ total. Did a single roll, and bam, Avenger comes in. It's Jolter, and I was over the moon. I'm like, wow, this teaches us never to give up until the end. Just keep trying, you know. Like, luck works in mysterious ways, and it's going to surprise you, and you might lose, like, you know, the opportunity if you give up before that. So there you go. And yeah, and then we, like, you know, then a lot of other stuff happens. Like, and I can just keep talking about it. It'll take a long time. But that was, like, you know, and when I was watching this, you know, I got reminded of all those times, you know, when one after the others, the banners were, like, you know, popping up on the screen with the dates and everything. And I'm like, damn, it's been quite a while. And yeah, like, and obviously now, like, you know, like, I know what to do. Save quads, you know, just wait for the certain servants. try to get her. If you don't get her, give up, like learn to give up, because if you also like need a few other servants that you want in the future banners, you should have your main target over there. Other servants, like you try, if you don't get, keep your eyes on the SQ pool, because being an F2P is very difficult. You need to do a lot of calculations and a lot of stuff. And I said, like I said, other than your target, all the other targets, you should learn to give up for them. But your main target, yeah, never give up until the end. My main targets, like it has been changing from every year. I have like one particular servant that I have put my full focus on. For example, the first servant that I put my full focus on was Jolter, and then what? Who else? And then I tried to get, I think, Ishtar. I failed the first 2 times when I tried to get. Oh no, the next target was Raiko. I remember I tried to get Raiko, didn't get her, gave up for a moment, and in the end of the event, I did 110 pull again and I got her. My FGO journey has been crazy. There has been so many really crazy things that have happened to me, and I'm all this time I was just flabbergasted. And Ishtar and Ishkigal, the first 2 times I did not get them. I was actually so sad. But the second time, both of them I tried to get them and I got them. Both of them, Ishtar and Ishkigal. Second time I got them, that I wrote for them. And yeah, and then a few then my main target was, I think, Kama was another one of my main targets. I think it was the previous year. This year obviously it was Castoria. Next year it will be, I think, Koyanskaya. Yeah, Koyanskaya will probably be my main target next year. Obviously I'll try to get Morgan as well. Morgan is also another servant that I really want. I had no plan on actually getting her, but I've changed my mind little by little. So yeah, and yeah, these will be, and obviously the year after that it will be, I'm pretty sure Arcade. So yeah, anyways, that that was a good nostalgia trip. The first section, like I said, there was a little section that in the end, end was a little thing, the whole thing that Bell told about March, but I don't think that's much enough spoilers. I don't know anything what's happening, and yeah, I can't wait for Lost Belt 6 to come out. That'll be a long time later. First Heian Kuyo will come out, and then Lost Belt 6. But other than that, that was great. Loved it. And yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching. This was my reaction to the Fate Grand Order Recollection movie. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. And that is it, guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next FGO video that I make. I have a few things planned, and there's another thing that I have planned, which I'm not going to say now. The video will probably come tomorrow or the day after that. I'm going to play a game. I'm pretty sure, I think you could probably guess what it is. You know what, let me tell, I've actually bought the Melty Blood, I think, what is it called, Lumina or something, and I'll probably going to do a few videos on it. I'll try to play it and stuff. It won't become like a actual series. I don't plan on doing that. I'll just play it when I want to, and I'll just record my videos and give, I'll kind of do it like this. I'll talk about it in the next video. I'm going to make a video on that in the upcoming 1 or 2 days. So yeah, anyways, so yeah, so that's it. See you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.